How's everything going today?
Good.
Good.
Snow's great.
Yeah.
Makes it feel like it's the New Hampshire
And the
climate.
kids are having fun playing with the snow, right? You got the whole family on board today. So talk to me a little bit about what happened on Saturday night and how you feel about it now.
I feel great. I mean, I think it's a big media thing, but from our perspective, I got a chance to tell the American people the truth again and again, and that is that Barack Obama is trying to change America. Obamacare wasn't an accident. Dodd-Frank wasn't an accident. The deal with Iran was not an accident. The unconstitutional executive orders. 8 years ago, when Barack Obama ran for president, he said he was going to change America. And you see it happening now in a way that's damaging our country. And this election needs to be about reversing that. So I'm proud to continue to say it. I know the majority of Americans agree with me on that.
So do you feel like on Saturday night you could have put it better, or you could have punched back a little better at Governor Christie when he was coming at you?
Look, I continue to say what I believe and what my campaign is about. I've never viewed this election as an opportunity to beat up and attack other Republicans. If we have a policy difference, we'll discuss them. You know, I've already discussed the differences I have with Chris Christie. I mean, he supports gun control. He personally donated to Planned Parenthood. He supported Sonia Sotomayor. I imagine we can continue to fight over those issues, but I think voters are already aware of that. I'm not running to beat up on Republicans. I'm running to defeat Hillary Clinton, and if I'm nominated, I will beat Hillary Clinton. She knows that. That's why she's always attacking me. So my pitch, I guess, to voters at the end down the stretch here is I'm as conservative as anyone running, but I can unite the party, grow the conservative movement, and if I'm nominated, I will win, and the Democrats know that.
The critics think that they've found your Achilles heel, that you're too scripted, and that you stick to that script. And they feel like that was revealed on Saturday night. So what are you going to do to combat that going forward? Because it's going to continue to become an issue at debates, and even if you do go head-to-head with Hillary Clinton.
But that's a media or political observer thing. For voters, at the end of the day, I answer questions all day, every day. That debate was 2.5 hours long. So I think I answered like 18 or 20 questions at that debate, including some we'd never discussed before. And so we'll continue to do that. I mean, your critics are always going to find something to say about you. In the end, there's a theatrical aspect supposed to all these campaigns, but for us, it's about the future of America. It's about convincing people not just that we're the right choice, but explaining to them what we're going to do when we win this election. And that's what I'm going to keep focusing on. And people are going to say what they're going to say, but it's not going to change what we're doing.
So when you came out of Iowa, the story was that you were the guy who had the most momentum and that it would probably come down to Donald Trump and Marco Rubio. It feels like that dynamic might be changing a little bit. What do you think? Well,
I think people make up these dynamics out of these elections. I never said that because they're a very competitive race. I mean, you have people whose entire campaign is built on one state, New Hampshire. So they're going to be competitive. Donald Trump has led every poll since June or July here in New Hampshire. He's the clear front runner. We're just working hard. We want to do the best we can, try to get as many delegates as we can from New Hampshire, and then move on to South Carolina. We're looking forward to that, too.
So in that debate, you also made some very strong points. So how do you get back to talking about basically demonstrating to people that you are much more than what they say you are, which is a 25-second speech?
Well, listen, this campaign's been a long campaign already. There's been 7 other debates that people have seen. There's been appearances we've made and interviews and everything else we've done and the speeches and town halls. Again, people on the media are fixated about these things, but voters is what we're interested in. This is a campaign designed to impress and convince voters, not members of the political class, and I feel great about how that's going, and we're going to keep doing that, and we're going to continue talking about serious issues. All of those issues are issues we've talked about for a long time. Many of them are at the core of our campaign, and we look forward to continuing to do this.
All right, just one last thing. So do you the other candidates on that stage probably agreed with what you were saying about President Obama and that he has been deliberate in the actions that he has taken throughout the course of his presidency?
Well, it didn't sound like they agreed with that. I mean, and that's unfortunate because that's exactly what this is. And it's important to recognize that what the president has done has been deliberate and orchestrated because it's at the core of one of the main issues in this campaign, and that is what kind of country is America going to be in the 21st century. It's not just about electing a Democrat. If you elect Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton, they're going to continue to do what Barack Obama has done over the last 7 years. And if that happens, then our kids are going to inherit a diminished country. America is going to continue to decline. That's why this election is so important, and that's why I'm asking people for their vote.
So Jeb Bush and Chris Christie say that you're a great guy, but that you don't have the experience to lead, and that they do. What do you say?
I say that I have more foreign policy experience than both of them combined. Neither one of them has a single day of foreign policy experience. And that's the most important job of a president. Foreign policy, national security, commander-in-chief. I have more foreign policy experience than virtually everyone on that stage combined. And that's the most important job of a president. And I'll keep this country safe from my first day in office.
Senator, thank you. I know you've got a busy day. Thanks for stopping to talk to us.